And looking forward very much to this matchup here. To talk you through it, joining myself, Paul Evans, Kaipo Guerrero.
You know, when we look at this heat, it's really interesting because we have both Griffin Colapinto as well as Callum Robson. Callum's up and riding right here, but both of those surfers have scored 10-point rides out here in Portugal.
Canhoto. Meanwhile, we know a lot more about this guy, Griffin Colapinto. That was really easy and steezy, but doesn't get the landing. So Griffin looking to go to the air there. All right, here we go. The youngster from Portugal, Canhoto, just driving and building up speed, but unable to really connect with that. But just important to get a wave, get something on the board, and get in motion, basically. El Salvador, that was June. Here he is in live action. We'll revisit that as he swoops off the top with a bit of authority and a clean clip into the lip. Induces this one for speed to an inside section, and by his own standards, a relatively safe turn. It's also an effective turn, and crucially, it's a completion, and he really just wanted to get a proper score on the board.
As we watch this replay, this is Griffin playing the game. This is a subdued, a held-back Griffin Colapinto, realizing that there's no big scores on the board, so he just wants to get something that is, you know, even just mid-range is going to help his cause. You can see to make sure you have the completion. Back to live action here.
Canhoto looking very smooth indeed on the backhand, nice and vertical. And the squad here, and this is excellent to see him down to business.
Great fundamentals, right? Nice long bottom turn, snap off the top there. So that was more in rhythm, and that will be a confidence builder for the teenager. Take another look at here, and you can see a lot of times backhand surfing, it's about rhythm, and having that tempo is so wave rich. Such an abundance of surf spots. Here we go with Griffin.
Yeah, really smooth from him. And loads of amplitude to his turns. Won't get the completion, though. Be disappointed not to finish that. And that's partly he arrived at that late because he just hit that first turn so hard. It's been a great place for him in the past. How'd you like this ride?
So, nice start. That was a dynamic snap, and then got a little bit slidey, maybe a little bit greedy, like pushing that a little bit. Again, nice start here. You can see here, wanted to get a little bit more. Front foot pressure, releases the tail, but that tail on the way down, poked into the water.
Carded in to replace a certain Kelly Slater. Here's Griff again, gives it a pump. And some sand gargling on the face, a bit of turbulent water to deal with. That one will just run away from him. Can we expect to see him get pretty busy here? Kind of picking the eyes out of things. Maybe next week when the tides get big, we might not be able to run all day. This is live action, and this is the speed of Griffin Colapinto. It's a bit of a road to nowhere as that one just stretches out in front of him. And Ross Williams having a little giggle earlier as they were checking out, and he looks very calm and relaxed and casual. He's in a good place. Is Callum Robson. He's in the tube. He's pumping. Will he drive through? Live action, here goes Canhoto. Grabs that rail, doesn't get super deep initially, and the curtain cooperates and covers him. It also clips him as well, so he'll go incomplete.
You know what happened right there. Take another look at this. Just really strong, steady, no fuss. This is what happened during the break. Griffin Colapinto gets busy with a couple of snaps there, and this time he finds a finish.
Every single addition here, and exactly to your point, because of the tubes on offer, also the ramps for the airs as well. Here goes the man who got that 10 last year, and looking to open up on the lip with a couple of hits, and again, he really needed to stick that second turn. He's unable to, Kibes.
Callum Robson, and look at the number that he got.
Yeah, that's really healthy for him. The highest score of this heat, a 6-point ride for Cal. Just look at the way he finished that way. The opening turn was nice, a little set-up feel to it, but he really hammered that section.
Just trying to make some stuff happen. Yeah, also, Griffin Colapinto got a ride out there. Big snap there for the San Clemente surfer. And forcing the issue, needs to get out in front of the whitewater there.
From all the other competitors to kind of give himself some space. If you can see over here, you can look at him, and he's got all of his boards lined up. He's ready to go.
Just a 4.18 though, and as we have pretty low scores, it means it's wide open. The 5-minute warning sounds as we check out Griffin Colapinto loading up here. And so much flow as he releases that tail, and then that wave really just bottomed out for him. There's nowhere to go really. And we We are at a beach break. It is the sort of place where you can just roll your sleeves up and just keep catching waves. It surfaced like Italo Ferreira so well in the past. Meanwhile, here's another goofy. It is our wild card, Canhoto. What's he got? That one stretches away from him. Set here with a couple of waves coming through. Looks like, well, everyone had a look.
So this is going to be interesting, Paul.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting if there was a concerted effort and that switches priority at all.
Doesn't seem to have made anyone blink in terms of our priority. Okay, here we go. So, all right.
Yeah, but there was a priority switch there.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens right there.
It's Callum Robson who gets the advancement in first place. Matias Canhoto as well. He'll make it out of this one. We'll see Griffin Colapinto, who's been penalised. He'll be surfing in the elimination rounds.